I am so happy to be celebrating our 18th year annual award ceremony.
For me, it's an honor to be here celebrating 18 years of their work, but at the same time, them honoring individuals that have worked really hard in their field.
It is truly a blessing and an honor to be acknowledged by my peers. It's not so much about what you do, but it's about all the things that the people in your life have done for you. And so to be able to give back in a way is extraordinary.
Honestly, it feels so great. It's something that when you work so hard at, and to finally somebody see it in numbers is great, because sometimes you have those bad days that you think you want to give up a little bit. And now I can easily dust myself off and to start the next day as a fresh day, like it's gone, keep going.
With Odyssey, I've kind of paused a little bit and said, oh shoot, you know what? I've been at this for a while. I've been able to kind of accomplish a lot. And again, it's not a pat on the back, but it's pausing, saying, hey, look, you know what? We have accomplished a lot. Now it's time for us to say, hey, can we influence other people like us? I'm first generation Cuban American born in the US, and I feel like now, look, you know what? I've got to motivate other Cuban Americans. I've got to motivate other minority people to follow their dreams.
It feels unbelievable that somebody recognizes what you do. I mean, I love what I do. I have the passion for what I do, and you don't really think about being recognized. Tonight, it's I don't even know how to describe it, but it feels beautiful.
It's an amazing organization to be able to know that there's people out there that actually care about the work that the minorities are doing in our community. And it sometimes seems very silent, but the good thing about us that we're not worrying about that silence, because we know we create our own noise.
I'm grateful. It reminds me that I'm doing something right, that all of my efforts and the services I provide are not in vain. And I appreciate the re-encouragement from Odyssey International.
Organizations like Odyssey are very important to the minority community for the type of work that they do. What Odyssey brings forth to their communities is what I try to envision and live up to for my company.
We've been supporting Odyssey for many years. The company that I work for, it's a not-for-profit organization that provides assistance to minority women-owned construction firms. And to us, it's very important to support organizations like Odyssey.
I do this because it's in my heart to do this, and I really don't look for the recognition. So at first I was like, why are they recognizing the work that I do? I get paid to do that, and it's what I'm supposed to do. But I'm really honored. I'm excited, not just because I am receiving the award or I have received the award, but it's really the awareness that this brings to minority business development.
I feel privileged, I feel humble, because I don't do what I love to do for the honor, but to help advance someone else or another company. And that's what we strive to do.
Because at the end of the day, when you participate, when you support an organization like Odyssey International Productions, people get to reap the benefits of the growth that the organization tries to provide, their own ability to provide capacity, our ability as supplier diversity professionals to work with them, to better support them, to better build wealth in the communities. So it's certainly an opportunity to get more engaged with them, to continue to support them in any way possible. And I'm just very excited and proud of them and their work for the past 18 years.
I think Persia Oliver and Odyssey International Productions is awesome. Had it not been for her, there would be so many unsung heroes.
There's a lot of good out there, and sometimes I think we get caught up in the bad, and we have to look at all the miracles that are being taken place in this great country of ours, and we have really an opportunity to prosper at the same time as helping people out. And that's the whole thing. Some people don't understand. If you prosper and they think like, oh, you're taking something from somebody else. No, you're creating wealth, you're creating prosperity. That's a beautiful thing. Employ people, it's a beautiful thing.
I think it's a great mission that they have, and that they've been doing over the last 18 years, honoring people that are usually, like they say, in the background, that maybe never get recognized. Wow. I finally did it after 28 years.
Odyssey loves you. Thank you so much, Odyssey Nation.
Welcome to the 18th Odyssey International Productions Annual Business Networking Award Ceremony.
My name is Vernus Moore. I am the creative designer. You will see some of my holiday attire a little later on after the award ceremony, and I am also proud to be the president of Odyssey International. This organization was formed to draw an awareness and to shine a light on the unsung heroes. Those of you who are honorees tonight, you are the people that go about your day-to-day work activities. You don't look for a thank you. You don't look for acknowledgement. In fact, most of the things that you do very quietly behind the scene. We appreciate everything that you do, and we simply just want to encourage you and say to you, continue on. We hope tonight will give you the boost to move further in the things that you do, and we just want to say thank you. At this time, I have the privilege of bringing up Melissa Persia Oliver, who is the CEO and the founder of Odyssey International. Let's give her a round of applause.
Thank you. Well, hello, Odyssey Nation. How are you guys doing? I just want to thank you again for your support. We are so excited to be celebrating some amazing individual tonight. I just want to say that we love the city of Newark. And we would like to thank the Mayor, Roz Baraka, and Reverend Roundtree. Thank you for your continued support. And we would also like to thank the Lieutenant Governor-elect Sheila Oliver. And we want to say congratulations on your victory. Sheila Oliver was 2011 Outstanding Achievement Award of Excellence here at Odyssey International. We would also like to thank our sponsors, MetLife, Component Systems, the Regional Alliance for Small Contractors, Crescent Companies, Starbright Services, and Starco. And we would like to thank one of our honorees tonight, Senor Sangria, for the sangria and the donation of the gift baskets. We really appreciate it. But I would like to take a moment and thank two of our past honorees that really stepped up last year to help us with our toy drive holiday party. Miss Avis Yates. Avis, I was really surprised when I got the call, and you just really went above and beyond, and I am grateful because you know what, we didn't have any toys, and it's just like you were our angel. And I also like to thank Gary Gordon and the Gordon family for also stepping up to help us.
This evening, we are honoring successful individuals who chose to step out of the box and explore their potential and possibilities, and in doing so, created opportunities for others to dream and succeed. It is wonderful to be honored, to be recognized for one's achievements, and yet I would venture to say that each of the individuals we are honoring tonight were not thinking about future accolades when they set out to do the work at hand. I'm sure they were thinking about the big picture. What can I do to serve my God, my family, and humanity? So this evening is a celebration of their perseverance, commitment to excellence, and their willingness to keep going. So to all of our honorees this evening, congratulations and thank you for your service. Our first award is the Lifetime Achievement Award. The Honorable Wilda Diaz, Mayor of City of Perth Amboy, New Jersey.
Thank you so much for this honor. I am so grateful and appreciative that you took the time to acknowledge my work, and it actually is always about a team. I am so impressed with Odyssey International. Just to see the caliber of the honorees this evening and reading your bios, it says so much about says so much about the people that are being recognized for all your hard work. And I really am thankful. It is truly a blessing to be a mayor of a great city, a historic city of Perth Amboy. And I don't take that lightly. It's again, it's a humbling experience for me to be a mayor of a great community and to be able to make contributions for the betterment of the people that we serve. I've always said we are here to serve, not to be served. It's our obligation to just help that our fellow brothers and sisters. So thank you, God bless you, and again, congratulations to all our honorees. And Ms. Oliver, you're truly a blessed woman. Thank you for just even considering me. Thank you.
The Honorable Wilda Diaz, Mayor, City of Perth Amboy, New Jersey. Ladies and gentlemen, outstanding achievement, Mr. Rohan DeFreitas, Principal, CEO, Crescent Consulting.
Thank you very much, everyone. Good night to everyone here today. And I would like to say a congratulations to all of the other honorees tonight. I do what I do because I believe in what I do and I love what I do. And helping and making sure and ensuring that minority and women-owned businesses and people within the minority communities have opportunities on all of the projects that we're involved with from time to time is something that I cherish and I do tirelessly and will continue to do as I move forward in my career. And last but not least, this person never really has an opportunity to be out to celebrate with me in any of the awards that I've ever received before. My dear wife is here tonight with me. I want to let her know I truly appreciate all of what you put up with for the late nights, the hard work, and the tireless times when I come home and can't listen to all the family things that go on in our household. So please, thank you, and I will continue to do what I do, and I hope you continue to support me. Thank you very much.
Outstanding
Enjoy the
achievement,
rest of the night, guys.
Rohan DeFreitas, Crescent Consulting. Ladies and gentlemen, special recognition, Pauline Gabon, Global Head of Supplier Diversity for MetLife Incorporated.
Good evening, everyone. First, I'd like to congratulate all of the honorees. I know accepting awards this evening, my work wife, Javette, I'm just really honored to be among the people who are actually being recognized today. I do this work every day for over 20 years because I believe in my heart that the greater being did put me on this earth to do good. He did put me on this earth to be a change agent, to be the change that I want to see in the world. And it's not always an easy place or easy thing to do. Quite often we as supply diversity professionals are met with every single day with pushback and challenges and hurdles that we have to overcome. And we all do it because it puts food on minorities and diverse communities' tables. It has roofs, it puts roofs over people's head. It creates opportunity. I grew up on the island of Grenada, came to this country when I was a teenager. And one of the things that I've learned from, and my mom's here with me tonight, one of the things I've learned from her is always to give back and always to do something something that you could be proud of or that your children could be proud of. And I'm so very proud of the work that I have been able to do, the privilege that I've been given by MetLife and previously Adecco to do this great work and to have the impact that I have on so many people's lives. Accomplishment for me at the end of the day is going home and knowing that I've given a minority business an opportunity that they would not have gotten otherwise. And I thank you all for the opportunity. I thank you, Melissa, and Odyssey International for recognizing the work that we do, and hopefully with those types of recognition, we can, at some point in our lifetime, get to the point where we don't need supply diversity advocates, but that it would become the way of doing business in corporate America, where we give opportunities to minority suppliers because they bring valuable solutions to the table. Thank you so much.
Pauline Gabon, Global Head of Supplier Diversity for MetLife Incorporated. Special recognition, Ilanka Javette Hines, Director, Head of Supply Chain Development for Citi.
Good evening, and again, thank you to all the honorees. Again, I think it's such a blessing to have the opportunity to be here and to be recognized for something that I love to do and that I've done for almost 20 years. Being in the supply chain, being someone who's able to not only build capacity with minority and women-owned businesses, but to really try to create opportunity. For me, that came initially by way of IBM for 11 years and now 9 years at Citi. It's been amazing to me to try to figure out how do you do those very things that I learned as an undergraduate at a historically black college and university. And our motto was, I'll find a way or make one. And for me, it's not solely about how do you create the next contract and the next win, but what is the next innovative thing that we as supplier diversity professionals need to do to help diverse businesses along the way? So whether that's capacity building, whether that is training, whether that is figuring out a way in our internal companies, how do we utilize intellectual capital to do good things, better things in a way that creates growth, that builds wealth, that continues to guide the innovation of minority and women-owned businesses? How do we as supplier diversity professionals work together? And Pauline indicated that is my work wife. We work so closely together, different companies, but we work so closely together, not simply with what we do at our individual corporations, but even including what we do from a nonprofit perspective, just to make sure that engines continue to run and work on behalf of diversity, on behalf of diverse professionals. So I want to thank Jeannie Maddox, one of the key people who continues to be our advocate as well. And thanks to all of you for your ongoing support of this organization, and certainly to Ms. Persha Oliver. It is certainly an honor to be recognized, and I thank each of you this evening. And on behalf of all the supplier diversity professionals, and certainly on behalf of Citi, who has given me the opportunity to do all that I do, I want to ask that you continue to support minority and women's business development and growth forever. Thank you.
Ilanka Javette Hines, Director, Head of Supply Chain Development, Inclusion, and Sustainability. Moving into the business segment, Paola Camargo.
Thank you so much. It is a real honor to be here and to share this stage with so many successful business owners and so many successful people. First of all, thank you so much to Odyssey International and to Melissa Oliver for this nomination. I am very happy, and thank you so much.
Paola Camargo, Manager of Training Programs and Outreach Events for the Regional Alliance for Small Contractors. Business Award to Teresa L. Childress, Associate Director for the National Minority Supplier Development Council, Incorporated.
Thank you. I'm going to start with God. I give thanks to Him, to my parents who are no longer here, to my son who is my heart, my sister who is my rock, and for the past 37 years, my NMSDC family. We grew up together, you know. We are a nonprofit organization that works with the corporations like MetLife and Citi and others to certify, advocate, connect, and develop minority-owned businesses. And that passion came from, you know, you have different jobs throughout your career. You're going to change and you're going to move around. And I remember the one thing that stuck in my head that cause for change is when I saw my father leave our home and come to Newark to protect his sister and her children during the civil rights movement, okay? That changed. You know, I had different trials in school. You're cute for, you know, the what ifs. So when you go to an organization like NMSDC that embraces every realm of suppliers, different minorities, different ethnicities, you know that there's a goal and there's a purpose. That keeps me going each and every day. So to Javette and Pauline, I want to give a special thank you because we are going through a transitional period at NMSDC, and that is, they are work sisters because they have worked untiringly with us for the past several months, making sure that NMSDC had what we needed, that the staff was supported. And I thank them from the bottom of my heart. I thank Odyssey. I thank this organization because it makes a difference for all of us as we walk through our lives, make a difference. You know, 37 years, I didn't start off planning I'm gonna retire, you know what I mean? You know, because you know, people say 37, well, okay, I started in the crib. But, you know, it is something that when you take that step and you see the difference in the change that you make within the community, when you see the difference in the change you make from a corporate perspective, you get them involved, you get them impassioned with believing that there are minorities out here that can do the job, my job is done. So we have yesterday. You knew where you were yesterday. You know where you are today. My question to you is, where will you be tomorrow? Thank you, and good night.
Teresa L. Childress, Associate Director for the National Minority Supplier Development Council, Incorporated. Ladies and gentlemen, the Business Award, Janal Walden, Deputy Diversity Compliance Manager.
First off, I would like to thank Melissa Persia Oliver and Odyssey International for this wonderful recognition. I'm an advocate of small, disadvantaged minority and women-owned businesses. I believe that they are qualified and capable. I will always fight for it. I will always stand up. I will always uphold my integrity for the programs that we oversee. And like I said, I just appreciate Odyssey International tonight for just recognizing our efforts that, you know, letting us know that it's not in vain. So I appreciate you and thank you. Good night.
Janal Walden, Business, Deputy Diversity Compliance Manager. The Business Award, Gregory A. Jennifer, President and CEO of Armand Resource Group, Incorporated. TJ Limes is accepting the award for Mr. Gregory Jennifer, and let's give him a round of applause for being here to do that.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Greg Jennifer, I expressed his sincere thank you for the organization for honoring him, and also his regrets that he couldn't be here to accept this honor himself. On behalf of ARG, we are a company that promotes, develops, and insists upon diversity in the workforce of the projects of our great nation. Our goal is always diversity and inclusion of minority, women, disadvantaged business in the workplace where your taxes are being spent. We thank you, and we're going to continue to work hard. Good night.
Thank you, sir, on behalf of Gregory A. Jennifer, President and CEO of Armand Resource Group, Incorporated. The Business Award, Patricia Folks, Program Manager for the Hudson County Office of Women and Minority Business Enterprise.
Thank you. Congratulations to all the other honorees. And listening to a lot of the honorees, a lot of the work that they do, that's what the County of Hudson is doing, helping minorities, small businesses, women. And it's been a pleasure over the 28 years doing that. And I want to also thank my mom for being here and always supporting me. I want to thank my Abyssinian Baptist Church family for always being there for me. And thank you, Odyssey, for recognizing me. Thank you.
Patricia Folks, Hudson County Office of Minority and Women Business Enterprise, the Business Award. Moving into the Entrepreneur Awards, Ronaldo Linares.
Feel a little love for yourselves. This is very important to me in a sense because this is the first time I actually, to the awards I have received in the past, this is the first time I bring my family to one of them. And I don't know why this one I had to bring them, and they're on table 15. And I don't know what it was, but I felt like I needed to bring him here because it is a minority award, and we minorities don't get recognized enough for all the good we do here in the United States, all the amazing things that we do on a daily basis, and we do it quietly, but we do it really, really good. So to be recognized by that and for all the effort that I put in myself and the countless hours of work that I do to make a difference in the community and to be recognized is amazing. There's 2 people here, actually 3, because my wife is pregnant. That's right, 4 months. Woo! But obviously to my wife, amazing woman, she has supported my craziness. When I tell you guys, it is craziness. It is nothing but that. And she just kind of like, sure, let's go. As long as there's money in the bank, we're good. But seriously, she's amazing. But another woman in my life, it is my mother. My mother has the only one from the go until I met my wife that has believed in everything that I do, say. She has given me the strength in the times I didn't have any. And I have like 30 seconds left. And I feel your eyes looking at me. No, but this is very important because I've really thanked my mom for the work that she has done and the sacrifice she has made to bringing us here to the States, to give up a wonderful life over there, to come here and literally be homeless for 2 years, and now have a business that's been running for 25 years, to being yes, for sure, right? To all my brothers, my brother's here with his wife. He's an entrepreneur himself. He has his own business. My brothers, all the brothers have their own business. So we literally the American dream. And I'm gonna keep pushing. And if you haven't heard of me, now you have, and you're not gonna stop hearing about me because I'm just gonna keep growing, and that's it. But anyway, a huge thank you to everybody. And really, when you think of a minority-owned business, think of the sacrifices we do on a day in and day out basis. And that's it. Amen.
Entrepreneur Rick Martinez, founder, Senor, Sangria.
So as an entrepreneur, we don't set out to, be recognized for awards or anything like that. A big shout out goes out to Luis de la Hoz from the statewide Hispanic Chamber. The Chamber has been great in not only working with my business, but other small minority-owned businesses to kind of bring them up and propel them. And I believe in fate. I met my wife freshman year in college, but I didn't go on my first date with her till 8 years later. She was a little busy. She was dating someone. I tried, never worked out. But 8 years later, we went on a date. And then probably another 6 years later, one very late night, 2 o'clock in the morning, is when she sparked the idea of Senor Sangria. It was basically something I was starting at home. I was making sangria for friends and family. I enjoy drinking, right? And she had that idea. And now fast forward to where we're at, where we started going door to door selling our product. We were in the first year maybe in about 50 liquor stores throughout the state. Now we're in over 1,200 retail locations. And what's exciting, and one of the things, I'm horrible at kind of talking, and motivating people, but the thing I want to leave with everyone here is the idea. We all have something that we enjoy. We all have something that we're passionate about, but sometimes we kind of hold ourselves back, right? And we say we can't do it, or maybe, I'm first generation born here in the US. My parents never really took a risk kind of starting their own business, and that kind of influenced me, and I was kind of shy. But we all have that one thing that we're very passionate about. And what I want to leave people with is, you know what? You should follow that, right? There's, starting a business is something that isn't hard. You can, for us, we had to sell to one person, and I was selling to my friends, right? And from there, my friends helped me sell to liquor stores, and from there now, there's people I'm meeting here who have drank my sangria that I've never met, but they've been influenced by other people. So if you've got an idea, if you've got something in your heart that you've been holding off, try it. Make that leap, jump, and you might be surprised. So I want to thank everyone for the opportunity, and just follow your dream.
Rick Martinez, founder, Senor Sangria. Entrepreneur Leo Cervantes, chef owner, Chalagos Mexican Restaurant in Highlands and Chalagos La Playa in Kingsburg.
Thank you very much. Thank you for the opportunity. Good evening, everyone. What can I say? I feel kind of weird. Everybody's like big shots here tonight. All I do every night is have fun, get people drunk, and make them fat. If you come to my restaurant, which we carry 285 different tequilas in the house, by the way, it's all about having fun. We have people that come in every night. There's nothing but hugs and kisses. And I'm not kidding. You can come to the restaurant. Actually, you know what? Come in tomorrow night. We'll make it fun. I was kidding. Came from Mexico. Very tough situation. Living across the street from a garbage dump. No shoes kind of a thing. My mother, I want to thank my mother. She was unbelievable. Came to the States when I was 19. I had to embrace the culture, the language. Came to the right place. America, the land of opportunity. A lot of people don't know, but trust me, this is the place to be. Today, actually 18 years ago, I opened up Chilangos in Long Branch. 2 years later, I moved to Highlands. Now I own Chilangos, La Playa, a couple of food trucks. We're doing pretty well. What can I say? Life is nothing but beautiful and wonderful. I want to thank you all, and we'll see you at Chilangos. Thank you.
Leo Cervantes, author and chef owner, Chilangos Mexican Restaurant in Highlands and Chilangos La Playa in Kingsburg. Entrepreneur Hypatia Lopez, inventor, the empanada fork.
Hello. Hello, everybody. My name is Hypatia Lopez. I want to thank Odyssey. I'm beyond humbled to have an award. That means so much to me. We work so hard as entrepreneurs. Everybody sees right now the great that's Empanada Fork is taking off finally, but it's been 5.5 years in the works. So I'm very grateful for the opportunity to be here and share with everybody just the news of Empanada Fork. I want everybody to know that it exists. Also, I want to definitely thank my family. Believe it or not, I have 3 children, and they're all part of the Empanada Fork family. I want to say a big shout out to my son Marcos, who's a big helper, Justin and Alexa, and of course my husband who's here supporting me, thank you so much. I appreciate it because it's a crazy world that I live in right now, you know, working and doing the whole, just trying to do it all. Also, what I want to tell everybody, if you have an idea, I've learned in the process of inventing, we are Latina entrepreneurs, Latina inventors are 1% only that hold patents in the United States. And women only hold 7% or less. That's very sad to me, and I've learned this, and so then now I feel like I want to be a voice. I graduated on a full ride to William Patterson University with an accounting degree. And so I did public accounting for about 6 years, but I realized that if you follow your profession outside of the box, you can do much more and always trying to strive for more in life. So this is what I teach my kids. The American dream is alive, but you have to push yourself because nothing comes easy in this world. So I want to once again, and you know, God bless. I appreciate God for everything that I have been blessed in this year. And please see my product at HSN, Uncommon Goods, and hello? Oh yeah, okay, sorry. And I'm from Jersey. I'm born and raised, and I'm very proud of myself. So thank you so much, everybody. And women out there, invent, please. Please, I want you guys to have your history as well. Thank you.
Hypatia Lopez, inventor, the empanada fork, and owner, HL Unico Limited Liability Company. Community Service, Samuel P. Lamparello, CEO, MLB Residential Lending.
Thank you very much. That's a tremendous introduction. I appreciate it so much. First of all, I want to thank Odyssey and Persia and Christina for nominating me. I'm very, very thrilled that you guys took the time and recognized me. I appreciate that. I want to thank my family and friends who are here tonight, the people that are supporting me. I especially want to thank my wife of 32 years, Joni, and she's the good half. So she makes me complete, and she really puts me in line when I get out of line, so which is good. MLB Residential Lending is my third company that I put together. In my life, I've been blessed with employing over 1,000 people, and it just seems like God just keeps blessing me with more and more success. He throws the challenges at me for sure, and I think those challenges, as they do everybody who succeeds on challenges, they become a better person. So, you know, as much as life has its ups and downs, it's tremendous. And I think we all have to just appreciate what we have because we are really blessed. One of the things I like to do is, and I'm very happy that putting the employees in the right position, trying to get the best out of people. Because when you get the best out of people, you get the best out of the company. And when the company does well, then the community could do well. And the families of the employees do well. Everybody does well. A successful company is so, so important. I mean, without successful companies, the community will crumble. There's an old saying, you have to have capitalism to have altruism. I believe that thoroughly. In fact, the mission of MLB is on basically 2 points. One is that we offer affordable home ownership that's truly the best financing for the people so they could, retain that home, not just get in it, but retain it and have it to be affordable, the right home, the right mortgage for everybody. And the other is that you have to be, as a loan officer, for example, you have to, and all the people that are supporting the loan officers, which is a huge amount, they have to realize that the community is something that you should be involved in, and that's going to help you market. It's going to help you become a better person and become the best you possibly can be. MLB, every time we close a loan, and part of our mission statement is that right now we support 9 charities on a monthly basis. We make a 1-year commitment to each charity in the communities that we serve. It's a very effective marketing. Again, it's capitalism and altruism combined. And that's why I get up every morning. I retired in 2013. Now we have another company 3 years later. We have 140 employees, and we're having a good time. And God bless everybody. Thank you very much.
Community service, Samuel P. Lamparello. Security Atlantic Mortgage Company, Incorporated. The 18-year Green Diamond Award, Nettie Seabury, Manager, Service Delivery, the National Minority Supplier Development Council, Incorporated, New York City.
I just want everyone to know this was a surprise for Nettie. Nettie had no idea that she was receiving this award. I have known Nettie since 1998 when I started my business, and she's definitely been a mentor to me.
I am truly shocked and surprised this evening. I was definitely not expecting this. I was here to celebrate my colleague, Terry Childress. I'm not as eloquent as many of the people that have come up here before me, and I'm very low tech. So here it goes. To reach your highest potential, you have to have bold obedience. The follow-through will reap a greater reward. You don't know where the obedience will take you, but when you radically obey, you will be radically blessed. Bold obedience produces bold favor. Faith is taking that step even when it doesn't seem to make sense. Faith is not in your head. Faith is in your heart. If you talk yourself out of doing what you know is the right thing to do, you block the blessings not only for the other person, but for yourself as well. So you just do it. And when you obey, a blessing is attached to it. The Master's plan is far better than your plan. Pass the torch. I am proud, honored, and humbled, truly humbled, to be on the same stage and to be in the presence of these amazing honorees this evening. And I thank Persia Oliver and Odyssey International Productions for this recognition. I had the opportunity to be here for another award winner some years back, and they said something that was very profound to me. The comment was, when you are being acknowledged, it's not just for you, but the acknowledgement is for everyone that has made a contribution to you in your life, however big or small. And when you refuse acknowledgement, and I did, I pushed back. I didn't want to be recognized because I prefer so much to be in the background and pushing people in front. And that gives me the greatest satisfaction. But when you refuse acknowledgement, you take away the opportunity to acknowledge the people who have recognized you, and you discredit their contributions. The love and the strength of my family and my friends, my immediate family sitting table 13, table 12, table 4, and table 1. Had it not been for you all, I would not be standing here. And so with that, I graciously accept this acknowledgement and this honor, and I leave with you my blessings always and in all ways. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Nettie Seabury, 18th year Green Diamond Award. Manager Service Delivery with the National Minority Supplier Development Council, Incorporated.
Good evening, everyone. Oh, that's too quiet, y'all. And hey, good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
All right, all the bad people got their awards, and well, let me just be brief because I know that Persia don't like a whole lot of, and she's been standing up here for quite some time. But on behalf of the city of Newark, first we have to say, on behalf of our Honorable Mayor Raz Baraka, thank you for coming back to Newark. Because the truth of the matter is, she could have taken this event anywhere. We have people from all over the state that Persia has honored. Odyssey International has honored. So we want to say thank you. I'm looking for someone who texted me and said, is she over there? Mayor Diaz, is Deputy Mayor with you? You want to come and join me real quick? So can we give it up for Miss Persia Oliver and Odyssey International? Come on, y'all can do better than that. Yeah.
I just want to congratulate all the honorees, especially my dear friend, Mayor Wilda Diaz. Congratulations in your Life Achievement Award. And to all the honorees, thank you for making us proud.
Thank you. So, I was a proud honoree several years ago. Persia Oliver surprised me. Vernus surprised me. Let's give it up for Vernus Moore. Listen, let's give it up for the CEO and the president. Boy, I know this ain't church because y'all really not clapping loud. I'm going to ask one more time. Can y'all make some noise and I'll shut up? Can y'all just make, I promise I won't. There you go. Okay, that's good enough for me. Let me read this letter because she's honoring individuals all the time. We want to honor Persia tonight, City of Newark. That's what we want to do, okay? So as the mayor of the City of Newark, this is presented to Persia Oliver and Odyssey International Productions. This is a community service recognition. As mayor of the City of Newark, it is my pleasure to congratulate you and honor Odyssey International on the phenomenal work that you do for our city and throughout the country. On behalf of the people of Newark, I also offer best wishes for a memorable and blessed evening of celebration being held here at the Robert Street in the City of Newark. I applaud you, Persia Oliver, for your diligence and devotion to promoting excellence in leadership, community empowerment, and for bringing hope to the surrounding community and throughout the state. We're proud to acknowledge you for the many contributions you have made and for the strong foundation of ethical values that you have built. I know you will continue to be an inspiration to all and that your greatest days are in front of you. May God continue to keep the gift that you are and have been and will continue to be. God bless you, Raz J. Baraka, Mayor.
This wraps up the awards, but we've got something really special in store for you. We've got a fashion show, and we have got Kyle the Voice. He is going to take over this mic.
Good evening, and welcome inside the world of fashion. If you've never been to Paris, never been to Milan, never been to London, remember, the world of fashion belongs to me. I'm Abercrombie. Take a look. Take a really good look.
everyone for coming out. Thank you. Have a great holiday. Good night.